Yep, I'll definitely be doing this again. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Big Shticks, guys. Today, I've decided after speaking with my doctor that I need to make some lifestyle changes. And so, as I get older, I'm coming to realize that I can no longer continue to just eat like non-stop fried food. And so, after Black Friday, I found this PowerXL Vortex air fryer. It's a 7-quart for $59, and I figured, what do I got to lose, right? Maybe a little bit of weight, maybe some caloric intake. But I want to see how this thing works in comparison with how things turn out in the fryer. Now, many of you guys know how things turn out in the fryer. They turn out wonderful. I love me some deep fried anything. I love the crispiness of it. Hell, I don't know, maybe it's even the fat that it's fried in that I love too. But I love me some fried chicken. And anybody who's close to me knows I love me some fried chicken. So if you got, I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, and you've got any recommendations, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. I'd love to check that out. Now today, I'm going to be using the PowerXL air fryer. We'll probably do something real easy. Start off with French fries, maybe some of the Sam's Club chicken bites. And if you haven't tasted those, guys, believe me, they are the bomb. A lot of people say they taste like Chick-fil-A nuggets. They don't. What they taste like, in all honesty, is the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. It has that real pickly taste to it, so if you're into that, check out the Sam's Club chicken bites. We'll do that, and then I'm going to put it to the test, or my ultimate test, is I'm going to try to make some fried chicken in this thing. All right, so just going to hit the power button here. I'm going to hit French fries, and then hit the power button again to get it started. Let's add some French fries. The beauty of this thing is, I don't know, easy cleanup. I know that ain't too many French fries, but it's just me. One of the beauties is that no matter where you started at and pull the tray out, it starts right back up where it left off. Kind of like that feature. We'll let it go for about 10 minutes and then we'll shake it up. All right. Well, just hit that 8-minute mark. Time to take it out. Give you guys a look, see. Shake these up a little bit so that it gets evenly browned. Shove it back in here. And it restarts. Now, there's about 8 minutes left, so I don't know. In probably 3 minutes, I'm going to open it up again. And we'll stick some of these in there. Now, these things, as I said, these things are flippin' awesome. Give them a shot if you haven't. Okay. So in the meantime, in between time, I'm just going to take a couple of these chicken wings here because, I want to see how this thing actually does making actual fried chicken. Now, I guess technically it can't actually be fried because it's not fried. It's just, I hate when there's feathers in it. But, since it's basically just oven fried, I guess we would call it. And fried chicken is always my favorite, so I'm just going to season it up. You real basic fried chicken here. Some garlic salt and black pepper. In most Filipino households, garlic salt is practically used for everything. And fried chicken included. So just give this a whirl here, get it seasoned up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it off with a little bit of oil, shake some flour on it after I get this seasoning mixed up well. To get that the flour stuck to it, I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil, and I think it's gonna help crisp it. I don't think I've seen anybody do it this way. Watched a few videos on air frying fried chicken, and most folks tend to use the spray after they've added the flour. And so I'm going to try it my way and see how it turns out, and hopefully that it works out well. Add a little bit more flour. Stir it up. I don't want this like heavily coated in flour because I think that could hinder it getting crispy and it'll have a flour taste, I think. That's just my thoughts on it. So once I've got this all coated in flour, I'm just going to let this hang out for a minute. It looks just like so. And then we'll throw it in the air fryer. Shake these up a little bit. Add a couple of these southern chicken bites in here. Holy hell, that one's big. I don't think I've ever seen one like that. I don't want to eat too many because I got all that fried chicken I'm finna stick in. Alright, now let's stick it back in here for the remaining, I don't know, whatever, 4 minutes. And then we'll take it out and see what we got. Reached its time. That don't look bad. That don't look bad at all. What I will say is that these French fries, you know, they look dry. Which suggests to me that if I was to try and salt them, that stuff is just going to fly off. But overall, I can't say that it did a bad job. It is crunchy, that's for sure. So, let's see here. Yep. So in 5 minutes, these nuggets was cooked through from frozen. I can't get over how similar these chicken bites taste to Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich. I mean, it is uncanny. And to top it off, it's like $9 for a 3-pound bag. So you pay $3 a pound and you get a ton of these nuggets. Oh yeah. That is good to go. Okay. So, like, don't get me wrong. These fries, they're crunchy, right? But it's like a dry crunch. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can get some salt to stick to these. Maybe it's gonna be that I have to toss them in a little bit of oil or something, so that it has some moisture for the salt to adhere to. But in comparison, if I was to drop these into a vat of fat, how much fat intake I would be taking in, I think, you know, a spritz here or there is a far cry from what you would get dropping it into a deep fat fryer. So in that regard, I think that it worked relatively well. All right, so let's get these regular chicken wings in here, because that's my test. I'm gonna take these, drop them in. Try to place them in here spaced out enough so that the air can circulate. I know that's a huge deal for these to function properly. So you gotta be able to move the air around here in order to crisp. So I think overcrowding is probably not a good thing for these. And I think I can get one more. I am gonna have to crowd this until these cook down a little bit. But overall, still a single layer. Can't argue with that. Let's put this in here. turn it on. Let's do chicken. Oh, hell no. Let's do it. We'll go 22 minutes on the French fry setting just because I want the 400. All right, we're at the halfway point. Let's take a look. Give them a flip. Okay, they look like they're crisping because the skin is blistering. That's a good sign. Overall, though, I'll almost say that his color is ugly right now. So we're going to give this a flip so we can get some even brownage and hope over the next 11 minutes or so that things drastically change in its overall appearance. But I'm just going to hold out hope that this thing is doing its thing, since I've never worked with one of these before. Okay. All right. Let's get her back in and pray for the best. All right. Let's hope and pray that this turned out okay. It's 23 minutes, and that's what they look like. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say they look crispy. That's definitely a far cry from what they looked like, I don't know, 11 minutes ago. So let's get them out and give these a taste. Well, they sound crispy just by the way they sound hitting the metal and each other. Okay, so now for the taste test. Whew. Yeah, that's good. It's not crispy, it's crunchy, and there's a difference. Like, it has a crunch for sure, but it's not like, you know, that snap, that crisp that you get from a deep fried chicken. But I mean, this is a fantastic alternative. If I do say so myself, I'd definitely be doing this again. When I consider how long it takes to heat up the oil, you know, batter my chicken and then get it fried, all in all, it takes about the same amount of time. So it's not like I'm losing time by using the Power XL, and I think it's a good alternative. I would totally do this again. I was so skeptical how this was going to turn out, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Well, that's going to wrap this video up for today, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Till next time, folks. Big Shticks out. Yep. I'm so doing this again.